Hey guys, welcome back, and today we are decluttering blushes. So this is going to be really hard. I've got a lot of blushes in here. It's starting to get it's starting to be too much, and I need to cut it down. I know there are going to be certain brands or certain lines of blushes where I'm not going to be getting rid of anything, but I think I could get rid of some of these. I have some in here, and then I also have some down here. So as you can see, it's getting out of control, and we need to calm it down. So let's jump into it. All right, guys, and I know y'all wanted to see a blush collection, so I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch everything while I have it out. I know I'm gonna keep all of my Milani Rose blushes. These blushes are some of my favorite in the drugstore. They absolutely swatch like crap, but they're so beautiful on the cheeks. This is the shade Romantic Rose. I'm gonna clean out these little sections too as we go. This is in the shade Awakening Rose, which is another one of my favorites. This one's got a little bit of a sheen to it. Yeah, they don't swatch like anything, but you put them on the cheeks, they're so beautiful. This one's American Beauty Rose. Then we have Blossom Time Rose. It's one of those shades that I love that just have that really pretty like golden turn. This one is in Tea Rose, which is a beautiful just like matte pink. These are the crappiest swatching blushes ever, but guys, they're so pretty on the cheeks. And I am definitely keeping Coral Cove just because I don't have a lot of bright blushes like this, but I know I love this formula, even though it looks like crap in the swatch. So I am keeping all of those. Those are staying. Guys, I'm also keeping all of my Milani baked blushes. These are they're beautiful. I have Luminosa, which I know everybody loves. Such a beautiful neutral blush. This is the new one in Rosa Romantica that I haven't been able to put down, which I could probably put in my highlight drawer, but I legitimately like that just as a really glowy hint of color on the cheek. So stinking pretty. Then I dropped one. Really, get it. Then I have Rose Doro, which I love. It's so pretty. It's got a little bit of micro shimmer in it, but I don't care. It's so stunning. And then this one is Berry Amour, which I love. This is just a gorgeous. I mean, you just can't go wrong with the Milani. I mean, I could get rid of one of those, but I'm not going to because I love both of them. Guys, next I have all of my B Matte blushes from City Color. I love these. These are just unbelievable. This one is in Toasted Coconut. This one is one of my favorites. This is in Blackberry. Got hair. Blackberry, such a pretty color. This one is, the packaging's falling apart, but this one is in Guava. Such a beautiful summertime blush. This has got to be one of the best blush formulations that I have, Fresh Melon. So I've got some of the brighter colors in this formula that I don't necessarily wear all the time because I know that when I want that bright color, it's going to be great on the cheeks. This one's in Dragon Fruit, and then this one is in Blood Orange. So these colors, like I said, I'm not going to get rid of any of these just because the colors are so amazing. Love the quality of these blushes. I think they're just stellar. All right, guys, let's talk about some CoverGirl. I love CoverGirl blushes. These are, again, another brand that's probably not going anywhere. I've got the True Blend blush, not brush, in Deep. I've got it in Medium. I do wear all of these colors. These are some of the best blushes in the drugstore, hands down, any brand. So good. And then I have the one in Light. I do love all of these. So pretty. I do have the Instant Cheekbones, and I have all 4 shades now. I did pick them up. Really pretty. This one is in Peach Perfection right here. This one I love is in Purple Plum, right? Pure Plum, sorry. And these are just, these were in my like underrated drugstore products videos, or video. These are just such beautifully stunning blushes. This is my favorite one in Sophisticated Sable. I have beat this one to death. I'm running out of swatch room right there. And then I just got the one that I didn't have in Refined Rose, so I'm not going to open that right now, but I do have that one. And then I have 2 of the Cheekers, just their regular blushes. This one is in True Plum. I think I'm going to pass this one on. And then this one is in Soft Sable. So I think these are very similar to the Instant Cheekbone, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. Alright guys, next we have my e.l.f. Studio blushes, which I just did a video on, and I just talking about how I think they're one of the best beginner-friendly blushes for the price point, for the way they build and wear on the skin. So, but I think there are some of these that I can get rid of. So I'm just going to swatch these and see which ones I want to keep. So that's Candid Coral. That is one of those beautiful orangey blushes that kind of turns gold. I'm keeping that one. Very Merry, I know I'm keeping because it is one of my favorite fall and winter blushes. I think I'm going to get rid of this one, this bright pink one, because I have, where is it? Because I have this one from the City Color line. This one is in Pink Passion. Again, it's a beautiful blush, but I just don't need two of those bright blushes. This one is in Fuchsia Fusion. This one's got, this one again is really pretty. It's got some glitter in it. So it's not one of my favorites, although I do really like this color. So I'm going to let this one go. This one I love. This one is in Blushing Rose. Oh, this one is so pretty. Doesn't swatch very well, but I don't even care because it looks so pretty on the skin. This one is in Mellow Mauve, which is another favorite of mine. Just a really pretty neutral blush. Not getting rid of many of these guys, but I'm going to get rid of some of them. This is hard for me. These blushes have been with me for a very long time, guys. This one is in Twinkle Pink. I think I'm going to let this one go. It is really, really pretty, but look at that gold turn in there. I have so many of these blushes, guys. I have so many of these blushes. I'm going to let this one go. This one is in Tickled Pink, which is just a really pretty soft blush color, but I have a lot of neutral blushes, so I'm going to let that one go. And then this one is in Peachy Keen, which I know I'm keeping because I just wore it and I just remembered how much I loved it. Such a beautiful neutral blush. So guys, I got rid of 1, 2, 3. I got rid of 4 of those, so that's pretty good considering I didn't think I was going to get rid of any, so proud of that. This little blush right here from Ulta, I absolutely love. This is in the Sunkissed Cheek, this is the cheek color in Sunkissed. It's a beautiful summertime blush, but I have so many like this. I think I'm going to let this go. I haven't reached for it in a really long time. All right, guys, let's do some damage here. So these are my Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes. I bought all of the new ones when they came out, even though I had a bunch of the old ones just because I wanted to test them out. So let's open these up. All right, guys, so let's look at these. These are the new ones. This is the new Pearlescent Pink. This is the old Pearlescent Pink. I did a whole, like, I want to say review on these. Did I do a review on these when they came out? I think the new formula is just slightly softer, so I'm going to keep the new Pearlescent Pink, and I'm going to get rid of the old one. I love these Wet n Wild blushes. The only reason why I wouldn't recommend them to beginners is because they are hella pigmented, and it's just can be a little intimidating. This one I think is the only one that I said I regretted buying because it's just a light pink with silver, like hella silver sparkles in there. Can you see? It's really, I mean, it's pretty, but it's just not my cup of tea. I've never worn this one, so that one's going. All right, this is Mellow Wine, and this is Mellow Wine. Ooh, I don't want to knock things over. So this is the old one. This is the new one. Both of them are beautiful. I mean, the new one's just slightly softer, so I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to pass on the old one. These three, there were not duplicates of in the old and new line. This is the Rose Champagne. I love this one. This is a beautiful blush topper slash just glowy cheek color slash highlighter. This one is Apricot in the middle, which is gorgeous. So I'm keeping that one. And then I'm going to go ahead and keep Heather Silk because they did not re-promote that one and it is beautiful. So I am going to keep those 4. And I don't need to keep these little brushes, so that's going to go too. All right, guys, doing good. All right, so let's come down to these right here. So this is an old school NYX blush in Peach. I don't know why they call it Peach because it is very pink. It is really, really pretty. That's a maybe. I'm not sure. I am going to go ahead and pass on this Mosaic blush from NYX. It's really pretty, but I've never... Oh, God, why did I swatch that? Because now I really... this is why I shouldn't be swatching things. Guys, you know what? I haven't used either one of these in years, so I'm passing those on. Let me stop hoarding things. This is my Mineralized Skin Finish in Lust. I love this. This is just so much fun when I just want to be a glitter bomb. It's not often, but you know, sometimes you just gotta. This blush from NYX is really beautiful. This is in Soft Spoken. But again, I never wear this blush. I never wear it. It's gonna go. I do, ooh, those are stuck together. I need to clean the goo off of that. Ugh, I hate it when they put those sticky things on the blushes. All right, these are the ombre blushes from Wet n Wild. This is Mai Tai Buy You a Drink. I love all of these. They're just so good. This one is the Princess Daiquiris. They're just really pretty, subtle, light colored blushes. My only gripe with these is that the line only came out with blushes that are good for fair skin. This one, I love this in Purple Haze. I love to wear over Blackberry. It is just the most beautiful combination ever. All right, guys, these are my ombre blushes from NYX, which I love the packaging on these. I think they're so sleek, so beautiful. You get a nice mirror in there. This one is in Mauve Me. So pretty. Love this one. I don't use these as often, but these are my favorite. This one is in Code Breaker. Oh, I don't even know why I got this color, but I don't care because I'm keeping it because that is beautiful. And then this one's probably my favorite. This one is in Strictly Chic. It's a beautiful kind of orangey blush. Really like all of those. Those are staying. This little blush right here is from Model Co. And my friend gave it to me out of her Ipsy box because she couldn't wear it. This is the prettiest soft pink blush. I love this blush. This is definitely staying. I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, let's talk about some Jordana. Let's talk about some Jordana. I picked a bunch of these up because I got them really cheap when a Kroger or when a Kmart near me was going out of business. I love these. I love the color on them, but they're just, the packaging is so, I know it sounds so lazy, but it's just like where it's inconvenient for me to reach for it. So I need to get rid of some of these. I think I'm going to keep this one called Blushing Rose just because that's the kind of color I love. I'm going to get rid of this one called Passion Rose just because I've kept some light pinks. This one is called Touch of Pink. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that one. This one is called Pink Beauty. Really pretty. These have such a nice formula to them. Again, I already kept that really bright pink from City Color and I like the formula better. So that one's going to go. This one is called Hot Raspberry. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Pink Beauty. I am going to keep Apple Cheeks. It's a little bit more red. And I am going to keep Hot Raspberry just because it's a little bit of a deeper, brighter pink. And then I think I might keep Coral Sandy Beach because I have used this one the most and I really love this color. It's just really, really pretty. So I'm going to get rid of 3 of those and I'm going to keep 4. And I'm going to move them up in my collection so that they're staring me in the face so that I have to use them. These are my Fergie Wet n Wild blushes. These are around the clock 10-hour blushes. These have been repackaged, I believe, but these are some of my favorites. This one is Brush with Destiny. Love this blush. This blush was my obsession for a while. Still one of my favorites. This one is Brush with Brilliance. These are kind of glitter bombs, but I love them. I don't know why. And here's another really hot pink. This one's like super neon pink. Like, let me swatch that one next to the City Color one. Yeah, that one's slightly brighter, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that, you know. Any justification for an addict, right? I do have these 2 Hard Candy Ombre Baked Blushes. This one is in Punch. I love both of these when I just want a glowy something on the skin. These are so pretty. And then this one is in Sunburst. So I am keeping both of these. I do reach for these quite a bit. Then I do have 2 Tarte blushes. This one is in Achiote, I think is how you say it. It's pretty, but I haven't reached for it in forever. Then I have this one in Thankful, which is also really, really pretty, but I have not reached for in forever. And I have a Tarte blush palette, so I'm going to get rid of both of these. All right, guys, so this is my second blush drawer slash, so this like blush overflow slash face palettes, which are going to be decluttered in a separate video. So we're just worrying about these right now. So what I'm going to do is let's start off with the cream blushes. So first off, this is the e.l.f. All Over Color Stick in Pink Lemonade. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous, but I never, ever use it. As dry skinned as I am, you'd think I'd use a lot more cream products, but I just don't. This is the HD Blush in Headliner. These, again, are super pigmented. Let's see. You gonna come out? This one might not even come out. This one doesn't want to even come out. These are super, super pigmented. I never, like, that's way too much. That could cover my whole hand. They're so pigmented and pretty, but I never use these, so I'm going to pass these on. These new blushes from e.l.f. are actually really, really pretty. I think I'm going to keep these. This is the shade Peach Perfection, and this is the shade Rose Royalty. I like these because they just, oh, I don't know. They feel really dry and kind of sticky. I'm not going to use them. I haven't used them since Christmas of last year. These are going. Stop trying to keep things that I'm just not going to use. This is the multi-stick in Carnational Anthem. It's pretty, but it's too orange. I'm not going to use it. I don't use cream as it is. I'm not going to use that color. This is in the shade Light Up My Hibiscus. That's really, really pretty, but I think I'm going to keep that as a highlight. I'm going to put that in my highlight drawer. Because I'm never going to use, I just don't use cream blushes, guys. I do use cream and powder, cream and liquid highlighter sometimes, but just never as a blush. These are two of the Dream Bouncy blushes. This one is in, which shade is this one in? This one is in Peach Satin. These are just messy. And this one I believe is Hot Tamale. I mean, they're pretty, but I never ever reach for these. These are going. This is a NYX cream blush that is absolutely, I should have thrown this out when I did my collection, but I didn't. This is definitely going. That's being tossed. This is a Laura Geller blush in Blush and Brighten Boysenberry. I do really like this blush in kind of the winter time. I'm going to put this wrong drawer, Heather. I'm going to put this up here. So I remember to use it because it gets lost down in these deeper drawers. This is the e.l.f., or sorry, the Tarte Cheek Stain in Dreamer. Again, it's really, really pretty, but like there's nothing coming out. That needs to be tossed. It's so old. These are brand new. These are my floral blushes from BH Cosmetics. This one is in Honolulu Hideaway. I've just talked about these. I was really, really impressed with these. These are, all three of these are staying. This is Caribbean Coral. Such beautiful blushes. And this one is Fiji Fun. I mean, just stunning. BH Cosmetics did an amazing job with those. This is my NYX Cheek Color in, or Color Wheel Mosaic Face Powder in Rose Glow. Guys, I've had this for forever, and I think I've maybe used it once or twice. That's going. I never use it. This is the Evil Queen from the Jealous Blush. It's one of those blushes that I really like. It's that pinky, peachy with the orange turn, but I have never used this. I've got plenty of those blushes. That is going. I've got these two Physicians Formula brushes. These are from the Cashmere collection, I believe. This one is in Rose. These are the Cashmere Wear Ultra Smoothing Blushes. Rose is really, really pretty. I wear these occasionally. I think this one is, I can't remember the name. I think I'm going to keep these for now. I'm going to keep them for now. We'll see. We'll see how we go. This blush I actually got in an HSN special when I got the Semi-Sweet palette. And it came with a full-size blush, the palette, the Semi-Sweet palette, and the Better Than Sex mascara for $49, which was the price of the palette. So I thought, you know, I'll get a mascara that I know I like and the palette. Now, I do have the Love Flush Blush collection, the whole palette. So I don't need this. I'm going to pass this along to somebody who would really like it. Plus it's a color that I don't wear those pinks that often. So I know somebody else will enjoy this, getting something like this, especially when I have the whole palette. So I do not need this. This is my new MAC blush in Blush Baby. I am obsessed with this. I got this when I went to Times Square, or when we went to New York in January to go see Hamilton. Such a good blush. I am definitely keeping that. I love this blush. This is Flower Child from Becca. This is one of the prettiest blushes, especially during the summertime. Definitely keeping that. These are my two Kiss New York Professional, what are these called? The This Moment blush. I love both of these. This is Winterberry, I believe is what it's called. This is a matte blush, Warm Winter. And then this one is Before Sunset, and this blush. Guys, this blush is so pretty. If you see these in your local beauty supply store, if you happen to go on their website, their blushes are beautiful. They're so good. All right, I have my Urban Decay Afterglow blushes. I know I'm not getting rid of any of these because I love them. This is in the shade Kinky, which is a pretty, like, kind of glowy orange blush. This is a really unique blush in my collection. I don't have a lot of those. This is in the shade Fetish, which you guys know I've been wearing nonstop. Love that one. This is in the shade Video, which is just a beautiful, neutral, easy, throw it on your cheeks and go type of blush. And then this one is in Score, which I thought was just really, really pretty. These blushes are just, they're so good. So I am definitely keeping those. I've got blush all over the place. Wow. Then I also have two of the Kat Von D Shade and Light blushes. These are a little dry, but I actually really do like these. This one is in, what shade you in? This one is in Sid and Nancy. So they're dry, but they're really not that bad. So I do really like these. And this one is in Hansel and Gretel. They're not the most pigmented blendable blushes I've ever used, but I do really like them. So I'm going to hold on to those. So I'm going to move some of these smaller blushes up here, just so I don't lose them in the mix, because I know I can tend to do that. We're going to leave that one there. And then we have a bunch of room down here. So this is looking a lot better than what it was. And I got rid of all of those cream blushes, guys. So all of those are completely gone. So that looks a lot better. My jeans are so dirty because I've been wiping my hands on them. Yeah, way to go, Heather. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out and helping me declutter my blushes. It looks so much better. I've got so much more room. I can see, I've, you know, kind of pared down a whole bunch. Overall, I decluttered 30 blushes, guys. That's crazy, and that's telling me that there are definitely some blushes in here that I was not using that I could pass on to other homes, because I know there's going to be somebody really excited to get a Tarte blush, or, you know, even a Wet n Wild blush, or maybe even the Too Faced, where is it? The Too Faced, you know, Love blush. These are beautiful blushes. It's not that I don't like these blushes, it's just that I don't use them. So I'm trying to keep my collection. It's so easy for it to get out of hand, and I like where my collection is at, that it fits in the storage that it fits in, and I want to keep it that way and give myself room to grow. So I need to move things out that I'm not using. So yeah, so I decluttered 30 blushes today, guys. I think we did a good job. Thanks so much for hanging out and helping me get rid of this stuff. I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.